Hi, my name is Jose. I'm the chef owner at Ataula restaurant here in Portland, Oregon.
My name is Cristina. I'm Ataula's restaurant owner and Jose's wife.
Today we're going to be cooking arroz negro, which is basically squidding paella. Squidding, it's quite salty, but it has a perfect taste for different preparations. So by cooking a paella, all that saltiness will spreads. So now we're going to be chopping some ingredients. We have the onion here. We also have some peppers, red bell peppers, green bell peppers, and then we have some garlic, and then we have some tomatoes. So that's going to be the base to start paella. So what we have here, it's a squid that comes from the Pacific coast. Using that as the base for the paella. I also like to finish the paella with a cuttlefish. In this case, it's a mangoika. It's a Japanese cuttlefish, extremely tender. Now what we're going to be doing is we're going to start the sofrito. The paella pans are made out of steel pans, so they heat up really fast. So you want to be careful when we drop the garlic. That color is going to become really fast. And then we're going to hold the peppers. We're going to make sure the onions cook through. So we're going to get a little salt into the onions. So what you want to do is the salt is going to release all the water that the onion has, so it's going to cook faster. You do not want to use an olive oil that is extra virgin to cook. Why? Because it has so great acid and it will burn really fast. It's really always carefully on the temperature of the oil. So in this case we use a blend oil to start our sofrito. So it's basically will be a 25 or 30% of canola oil, and then the rest is the extra virgin olive oil. So what would be the next step? Spanish paprika. A lot of smokiness. Turning down the heat, otherwise it's just gonna burn and it's gonna ruin the whole process. We're gonna add about half a tablespoon of pimenton right in the center, and we're gonna mix it up. When it's completely mixed with the peppers and the onions, we're gonna add the tomatoes right in. So what's gonna happen? The tomato, it's gonna prevent a burning of the paprika. And here we have the base of arroz negro, which is a squid in paella. So we're gonna start with the squid. It's really important. The olive oil needs to be smoky. Otherwise, when I boil the squid, you don't want that. So we got the oil ready to go, and it's important to give a little stir and just cook it for a little bit. I would say 2-3 minutes. We're gonna add a little more oil. And then I have some chopped garlic that is going to give some flavor. And then we're ready to add some ingredients. I am just adding the black sofrito now, which is the caramelized onions that I had them cooking for about 6 hours. So now we're going to add 1 full spoon of the sofrito that we just made. So basically the onions, the peppers, the tomato, and the pimenton. And yeah, we're gonna give that stir. So now we're getting peppers, we're getting more ingredients. So the flavors are really nice blended together, and we're gonna move around to grab the rice. I am really into bomba rice, which is a variety of rice that absorbs a lot of flavor. So we're gonna go ahead and add it to the paella.
We're gonna go old school style.
So there's different styles to go in. Some people go across. In this case, my wife is doing a cross, which I do not do that. But I take it. Another step really important is when you pour the rice into the paella pan, you need to cook off the starch. Why? Well, by cooking off the starch, it will give you that texture that when you grab a spoon, different grains, they'll fall loosely.
And you'll see it because they'll go translucent.
So now we're going to be adding the stock. It's a lobster stock. It's a stock that we make also at the restaurant. So one of the tips, really important, is to measure perfectly paella. Double amount of liquid. So if we get 1 cup of rice, we're going to get 2 cups of stock. So you would just want to stir it just at the beginning, and then let it boil. I have the squid ink right here. It's gonna give you, first of all, the color. Second of all, it's gonna give you a little more seasoning because the squidding, it's naturally salty. So we're just gonna add like 2 or 3.
Do you want more?
Yeah? So now we're gonna be sauteing the Japanese cuttlefish. I use white pepper for most fish. It gives really nice flavor. Hot pan, really important. Flat parsley, which is Italian parsley, olive oil, garlic and salt. We're gonna toss it. As you can see, we have colors, different textures. We grab a spoon alioli and we go straight to the center. Ladies and gentlemen, the squidding paella is done. Thank you very much.
Dig in, yeah?
Dig in.